Hey, good morning. Thursday, March 2nd. I can't believe we're in March already. It's just been crazy. Little quick story about tips to selling a house in a bad location. We're going to get into the market crash, the inventory crash. It's not as salacious as you think. Um, you know, before I ever got into real estate, I was told three things you need to know about real estate is location, 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 right? And the whole idea behind it is people want to live in a specific area or a specific thing for whatever reason it is. Could be for schools, could be proximity to work, it could be proximity to family, it could be that's where the life that they want to live is, whether it's in the country, the city, or suburbia. It could be Los Gatos, it could be Saratoga, it could be Cupertino, it could be suburban San Jose. It could be wherever people want to go. It could be based on cost and values and what they can afford or what they want to look at. They could be VCs and move to Menlo Park or Palo Alto and buy 10, $20 million homes because they have to have that look and feel, right? So what happens when you're trying to sell a house that's not in a perfect location? Now, a perfect location, not a perfect location could be possibly behind or near a school, in front of a school. Like we're at Taylor Elementary, and those homes right across there, they see a lot of traffic 2 or 3 times a day, right? That might not be the best thing for certain people. But if you have small kids and you want to go and just have a quick walk across the street to Taylor Elementary or an elementary school or a middle school or a high school, then it's perfect for you, right? What happens if your house backs up to a freeway? I'm looking at a duplex right now, which backs up to a busy corridor. And that is not as optimal to me versus a home that's within a neighborhood. What's in tighter away from, a busy street or a filter street or a major avenue or a freeway or a highway, right? You know what a highway and a freeway are. You know what boulevards are. Those major access arteries to neighborhoods and to stores. It's like Santa Teresa Boulevard, De Anza Boulevard. Those are major arteries. Those are boulevards. But when you go into like a main street, like a filter street, that could be, I don't know, McClellan, which that's south of De Anza College. It could be Monterey. Well, Monterey is a major boulevard, really, but they're little arteries that feed into neighborhoods. And then you have the filter streets or the we'll call them filter streets because you filter them out, right? It's kind of like the main trunk of your lungs, and it goes down to little tiny parts of the lungs to get to your house. Those homes tend to not sell for as much as if you were on a cul-de-sac. So let's say, so I'm taking another new listing just north of here, and it's right off of Snell. Yeah, Snell. Or Lean, whatever one. And the address is on an artery, like a regular street, it is on the corner of that busy street. It's not busy, right? It's not like you're hearing motorcycles go by all the time or cars go by all the time, but there's cars that go by. That's not going to lead to a great sale for as far as pricing, and buyers are going to be picky, especially in a market like now. Markets are going to take a little bit, or this market takes a little bit longer to sell houses that are not in the best condition or in the best location or what have you. So real quick, go through this article I just saw. I want to tell you, if your house happens to be not in a perfect or an ideal situation, right? I mean, my ideal situation for me would be on a cul-de-sac or further away, maybe in the country somewhere where people don't really see me and I don't see traffic. The only thing I see is maybe the UPS guy dropping off a package, or the mail person, or my neighbors, right? So my street happens to do something like that. We do get some traffic, but not a lot, because it has a jog or an L at the end. So we don't get a lot of traffic. So to as much as I can say, I have a perfect location, right? Obviously, you want to work with an agent to be able to explain that to you, to understand that your house might not be as wanted or valuable to a buyer versus another house. Well, Vito, you should just go and sell it. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I can go and sell it. But there's certain things where you might detract, say, 20, 25% of the market, or the current buyers that are looking for that specific area, for that specific price range, right? And then you need to know your audience. So part of what we do is help you market your house. We have to understand who is going to buy your house. Now, again, it depends on how we create this idea, right? Are we looking for that one specific person that's going to fall in love with your house because it has, I don't know, orange walls and brown, I don't know, burnt sienna on the exterior walls, and they just happen to love that? No, you want to paint your walls to what people are looking for today. It's like going to the furniture store, or let's say the carpet store, because that's a great one. If you're looking for carpet or flooring, you think, grayish, beige, maybe a little gray flooring, or maybe carpet that's lighter brown or lighter gray, right? Light, not burnt orange or olive drab or that golden rod color that was back in the 70s, right? That's not going to attract the right kind of people. People want to come in and just buy their house. Well, I can just give you a credit for that. Great. Understand that. But when you come in and see that, a buyer is going to say, I want that house because I don't have to put that in. I understand I get the value out of it, I get the whatever, but it's something I have to do. And buyers, for the most part, I'm going to say 60 to 70%, don't want to do stuff to the home. They want to move in. They want a turnkey home. That's why we talk about fixing things in your home, making your home look appealing to buyers, to a greater swath of buyers, right? So there you go. And then curb appeal, right? If your house looks dark and dank because you have trees falling over it and it's not bringing in a lot of natural sunlight, your home's going to look dark. So there's things that we can do. We can lighten up the outside, right? We can paint it. We can trim up the trees and the bushes. But on the inside, we can paint the walls lighter, gray or beige or what have you. There you go. Pricing. It's important. It's very important to understand that when pricing comes in and you say, I think my house is worth $10 million, and I come back and break the news, you say it's really only worth $5 million. Of course, those are whatever erroneous numbers. I'm going to show you why I think it's worth that and why we should price it there and not here. And if you don't listen to me, you're going to be fraught with issues and angst, and you'll be winding up getting angry at me because the house won't sell, right? It's a tried and true way of selling your home. Pricing it a little bit lower under market, getting it in. You do not set this as a seller. You don't set the price you don't set the final price. You set the list price. And the higher the price you start with, the less people you're going to attract for that price range. That's just it. I'm not going to argue more about that. And then obviously upgrade your interior of your home. Let them fall in love with the inside of your home. That house that I was talking about north of where I am right now, it burned down, and the seller came in and did a fantastic job to the house, right? You have a house that's on a busy corner. Nothing you can do about that, but she had the money and she added more money from what the insurance gave her. And the house looks beautiful inside. It's gorgeous. I can't wait to show you guys the photos of this and the videos of this. It's just an amazing picture. And I said, realistically, this is where we are. And she questioned, this is what I thought it was last year. Yeah, that was last year, right? Prices have kind of chunked down a little bit. if you watch my videos every day, you see the prices kind of coming down a little bit. Nothing you can do about that. All right, enough of that. That's the article. If you want it, it's in the link. If it's not in the link, text me or email me, and I'm happy to send it to you. All right, March 2nd. Let me put on my eyeballs real quick. Actually, I'm just going to increase this so you don't have to squint either. There you go. March 2nd, San Jose. My title was Real Estate Crash of Inventory, or whatever I said in inventory. It's not crashing. I mean, it is kind of, but like I've been telling you, the market is ebbing and flowing. It's ebbing right now because the market is waiting for the start of the season. Yesterday marked the start of our selling season. And what we're going to see in the next coming weeks is inventory starting to grow. At least that's what I think. You know, I'm a human being. I'm not perfect. And I can tell you straight up that I'm 90% confident that we're going to see inventory grow. Am I right? We'll see in 3 months. We'll see how this thing plays out. Okay. But what we're seeing is inventory kind of shortening down right now, which means houses are selling. Houses are coming off market, whether they're expiring or they're selling or what have you. But out of all the houses out of all the cities that I looked at, I think there were only 2. Yeah, 2. That one's actually supposed to be red. This is a new area I'm looking at. So inventory is coming down little by little, even though we're seeing it kind of pop up here and there. I think overall, we're just going to see this. We're at the end of the bottom of the trough, and now we're going to see it kind of curtail and go up. March, April, May. That's what I'm thinking. And anybody who wants to bet me $1, I'll do $1 bet for one person, and that's it. I'm not going to do it to 1,000 people because my wife would kill me. But I'm laying it on the line, whole dollar, saying that I will bet you that we're going to see inventory go up, rates go down just a tad bit below 6%. And Hector, if you're watching this, I know those are teaser rates. That's what I kind of explained. You help me understand and define what those are. Yesterday, I was talking about, I don't even think I have it anymore. We get teaser rates all the time from these people, and it's under 6%. You can absolutely do it. You have to have like 70% LTV and a couple points to buy it down. But yeah, you can get it below 6%. I think we're going to see it come down even more in the coming months. That's it. Hope this was helpful. If you have questions or thoughts, or you want to see other numbers, let me know. Text me down below, or text me or DM me down below. I'm Vito Scarnecchia with the Abitano Group. We'll see you out there. Have a fantastic weekend.